Hey everybody. I was kind of waiting for like the entrance video, but it's good. Welcome to My Voice is My Power. I have a very special episode tonight. I have Nicholas Parsons from Unbox Thoughts on my show. I also have Coach from Coach's Corner on my show tonight. I'm really excited for this. We're going to talk about the episodes that we have done. And especially how we have helped people and what episode has helped us. I'm really glad you guys are here. I'd like to bring in Nick and Coach so they can say their hellos to you guys. Hi, Coach.
What's up, everybody?
Hi, Nick. That was
What's up, guys?
That was a pop-up.
How we doing? How's everybody doing?
I'm sitting here just smoking my cigarette.
Happy Thursday. How's everybody feeling today?
Great. It's game day, baby. Let's go.
Yeah, it's game day. You ready? I'm excited for this episode. Alyssa, how about you? How you feeling?
I'm excited for it. I mean, we've done some pretty awesome episodes, and me and Coach are almost done with season 1. We're about to be going to season 2 here real soon.
Pretty wild.
Now,
It is.
I'm glad you actually said that because I before we actually get started and whatnot, I want to ask each of you because you guys are closing in. You know, like 4 episodes left. Alyssa, after today, you'll only have 3. You know what I mean? Coach, you're already on 3, correct? Because you just had your 16th episode.
15th. I'm 1 episode behind everybody.
Oh, okay. So I gotta ask, like, Alyssa, I'll start with you. You know what I mean? Like, how does it feel knowing like you're 3/4 of the way done? What's the experience been like? Like, tell me all about it.
It's been stressful because like I honestly thought like going into having my own podcast it'd be I could do this, like like actually putting my thought process into my podcast, like, okay, what am I going to talk about? Is somebody going to like it because of my anxiety? And, but after I'm done, I feel relieved.
It's one of the best feelings in the world, isn't it?
Yeah. And I honestly feel like if I didn't help somebody that night, but somebody comes back and watches my episode, it might help them.
Exactly. What about you, Coach?
I want to elaborate for a second. Personally, I don't want to say that it's a relief for you. I think you feel more accomplished, that
Yes.
You've accomplished more things throughout your day, throughout your week. And that's for both of your guys' shows. And I've talked to you guys at length kind of about that. For me personally, for my whole experience part, I'm not going to lie to you. The first 3-4 episodes, I was a nervous wreck. And then now it's just easier and easier as it goes. And that's kind of what, Snakes and Blazemen said. I will say, though, the very first 3 episodes were probably my most emotional episodes. And then we have been lucky enough to have good connections and get some quality people on here. So I'm going to continue to do that, hopefully.
It's been a hell of a ride, though, hasn't it?
Oh, yeah.
It's been a hell of a ride. So, and I want to let you guys know that, I appreciate both of y'all shows. I'm really glad to see you guys come as far as you guys have. So without saying too much, because we're going to elaborate more on this, because we got quite the episode tonight. I'm very excited. I want to thank everybody in the chat for personally being here today and witnessing this. For me personally, like, this is a magical moment, So, Alyssa, without further ado, why don't you start going on with the questions and what today's going to be about, and me and Coach will join in when you're ready.
All right. So, guys, what happened was that we have talked a while back about doing an episode together, the 3 of us, because we all did an episode on Nick's last podcast, the last episode of Unbox Thoughts. We all came back together, and as we're closing in, all the 3 of us, of closing in on me and Coach's last of season 1. Nick is also going to be closing on season 2, which is amazing. And his episodes have just been absolutely phenomenal since then. What we're going to talk about is like how we have helped people. And then we're going to go on like how which episode we think was the most powerful that we've had that's helped someone, and then we're going to go about what episode like has helped us out of each of ours. I'm going to go ahead and start. I believe I've helped people in some circumstances. I've had people reach out to me and talk to me about specific things in their life, asking me, hey, questions, whatever. I think I've helped someone in realizing that I'm not going to say it. Abuse is not great.
Narcissism. You're going to throw out narcissism. I know. Go ahead. Swear. Go ahead.
I'm not going to do it. So I believe I've helped people in that aspect to get out, what to do when you get out. I know I've helped my mother speaking out, getting her stuff out. I know she feels 10 times better to help somebody. Getting my, I don't think I just helped someone. I think I've helped the people that have come on my show and speak their experience. Like, even though they had to relive that moment speaking, I think I've helped them tremendously, feeling like they can actually help somebody else. And I think that's the best feeling I have doing this. And the episode that I think that's helped others is speaking my own story. Because I know a lot of people don't know what I really went through, and it's hard to talk about. And I know that I relive talking about some of the pieces over again just to understand. And that's where it goes into like me picking out of your guys's. Nick, you speaking your story all the time. That's helped me also. The same with Coach. With Coach speaking his story, he's the most phenomenal person. And I will tell you, his story is absolutely amazing, from what he's gone through as a child up to now to being a coach. Yep. And Coach, I want to tell you, I am so proud of you.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Your mom has raised the most phenomenal person. I applaud to her for that. And don't ever give up.
Yeah, man.
And that's.
You're definitely.
I appreciate it.
You're the definition of a champion.
Yes.
I tend to hope so. If I can add to that, I think really what's helped me as a whole coming to the network is basically, and I honestly, obviously in public and in the community, unless you come up to me and ask me questions, I don't have a problem telling you. But like I told the network and I told Snakes and I told Blazeman, I'm not here really, for the whole sympathy factor. I'm here to send a clear message of, hey, this is what I got going on that you may not know, but you may want to know more about it and come take a listen. And I really think I've been able to do that. And I think, believe it or not, it's even made me a little bit of a stronger person to continue to send that message, which I've done my whole life. And that's the only reason I believe that I'm still living, is being, true to my message, true to what, I've gone on, what I've done. But at the same time, as far as helping others and maybe, some person that this might have touched is, it could be any of my episodes. And I know that, that they're very, powerful and impacting. And that's my whole lifestyle. So I just try to carry that flame other places and continue to send the same message.
And like the thing is the same with you, Nick. Your mom, especially your story. I've heard your story. You tell me, and you have two different lives. You put, when you said that you sit in your room for 2 hours preparing for your show. When I did my first episode on the network, that like I legit sat for like an hour. I think you called me to check up on me to see but actually sitting there really like what I wanted to say, like it took a lot out of me.
Yeah.
So I see where you're coming from, and I want to tell you, your mom's amazing. She comes on the network. She comes on my show. She most wonderful woman I ever met. You know, got to meet through the comments. Your show has helped me so much, and when I had my slip up, I mean it. You know, you and Riot were there. Ashley was there. You know, I was so appreciative. I couldn't even tell my mom. You guys were the first to know I slipped up.
Yeah, and just remember, you know what I mean? Like, especially from that standpoint, you know what I mean? When you get in there, I don't care what anybody fucking says, because if you go through something like that and you automatically think it's a fucking relapse right off the rip, you're done. You're fucking done. It's not a relapse. You're not constantly doing it. It just happened. You fell off the wagon for a quick second. It's a fucking slip. You have to keep that in your mind. It's a slip. Slips happen all the time. You get your ass right back up and you start going again. You know what I mean? And that's exactly what you did.
Between you and Coach's shows, watching his shows when I get off work late at night, the inspiration is there for me. And you really showed me to push myself a lot more, Coach. And I appreciate that a lot. I'm not trying to cry right now because I feel it coming. But
no, I appreciate the feedback, because I you know, being not just here on this platform, but being a motivational speaker at other places and for other, you know, organizations, you know, throughout my whole life, you really you do get the feedback just in different ways, and being on this network has really helped me sit back and go, okay, I'm doing something right, and as long as I can continue to do that and put my feet in the right direction and point the right way, I'm doing the right thing. So I appreciate that.
I just want you both to know I thank you for your guys' shows. I appreciate guys the communication we have off the platform, this TikTok. I know I could contact both of you. And I want you both to know you guys are both phenomenal people. And I really couldn't just pick one episode. I'm gonna let you guys know this now. Since we talked, I watched them. Nick, I watched every episode of yours. I watched every episode of yours, coaches. And the experience I've had, you've all helped me tremendously. I know you guys have helped others. The strong community you have, Coach, is strong. You know, we're all one. We're all one family. I know. I want everybody to know, if you guys watched the promo video I did, it was done by Riot, which was completely phenomenal. I just want to give him a shout out. I appreciate that.
I second that motion, Riot. I don't know if you're in the fucking chat right now, my guy, but when we told you about this episode and how much it meant to the three of us and how much it means to me personally, and for you to fucking rip right through it and steamroll and have it done in less than a day, thank you so much, bro. I don't know if you're watching right now, but thank you very much, because this is a special moment for me as well to be up here with these two.
And
so thank you for making it that much more special for me.
I don't want to talk too much, you guys. It's just not my show tonight. It's a little bit different. I want all of us to shine on my episode tonight, so I'm gonna shut up.
No, technically, this is your show.
No, I switched it up before you guys knew it. This is the 3 show. The promo said Unbox Thoughts Coach's Corner, and my voice is my power. Even though my stuff says that on the thing, it's a 3 combined show tonight.
Well, I'm gonna branch off here real quick then, and like Alyssa said, I really don't think that from both of them there's one particular episode that's helped me in particular. I think there's a handful of them, and I've talked to Snicks particularly about his last one. I think it was the most, since I've been on the network, I think it's the most open and raw unboxed thoughts could ever get.
And just so the viewers know, Coach, you're talking about this last Monday's episode, correct?
Oh yeah, sorry.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Just so the viewers know.
No, I appreciate that, and please go check that out, guys. And you know, for Alyssa's and everything, I like she said, she was watching them all. She's watched them all. I've watched all hers. And throughout the course of, you know, what are we on? 15 now. The last 14 episodes. This 16. So the last 15 episodes, there's just a handful of things in particular, I couldn't pick just one of hers. She really said some strong things and gone through some strong things, like she mentioned. So I just encourage you guys to watch all those and check those out, and appreciate being here.
And I gotta I definitely gotta second that motion in a way, Coach. Um, you know, just to go back on the first episode of Unboxed Thoughts. You know, um, I like to say it a lot. You know what I mean? Where so like I hope one of my episodes at least helps somebody in some way, shape, or form. But and as much as it's overwhelming and like a really bittersweet moment to like think about, it
Mhm.
probably really is one of the most precious, because I've told you guys, I believe that when I aired that first episode 6 hours earlier that day, it was really supposed to be about just like, it was supposed to be almost like a comedy thing, real life shit, but almost like comedy. Like, why do people fucking think like this, or like whatever the case is? You know what I mean? And just like, rip them a new asshole on their fucking opinions and shit. Or like that. That's what it was really supposed to be about. Just these stupid unboxed thoughts that people. But something came over me that day, right before I aired that episode. And it was like a complete fucking 180, like I felt from like wanting to say something funny and rack on people to just like literally just want to vent. And that's exactly what that fucking episode turned into. 1 hour of a fucking vent session that I had I had nothing inside of me that fucking, you know, I don't know. It was just a feeling, man. And for it to go from what I thought it was going to be into what it is today, and have such that impact on people and enjoying my story, and then I get to see people like you guys coming in, you know what I mean, and that pushes me even further, you know what I mean, like how it turned out to be. And then having you guys come in, Alyssa, tell me your story, and being the prison advocate, and all your life in addiction and stuff like that. And then here I am thinking like, there can't be any better episode than this. And then I have you. And then all of a sudden it's like, it ain't gonna get any better than fucking this. I have Coach on there, and he's ripping, you know what I mean? Like, and I only heard I think I heard like 3 fucking things like 24 hours before that fucking episode, and I was like, I gotta get this motherfucker out of my show. I need to fucking hear more. You know what I mean? This isn't enough for me. And dude, another, you want to talk about, that is probably one of my personal top 3, that like when I rewatch all my episodes, all of them, all right, and as much as I fucking hate to see myself sometimes on screen, it brings back that humbleness, you know what I mean, and why I keep going, you know what I mean, and wanting to do this. And Coach, when I ever heard from the freaking heroin addiction with your mother, and the real obstacles that you had to fucking go through in life and overcome, and then it's like, yo, okay, this episode ain't gonna get any better. And I believe we went to fucking break, and I'm like, ah, fuck. And then all of a sudden we come back, and I hear like this went fucking ape shit out there in California between your fucking bill, you know what I mean, and fucking having the odds stacked against you. It's like, to go from all that, and the both of you still standing here to be able to tell your stories, to help out our youth, you know what I mean, to help pass that knowledge on. I'm going to tell you this right now. I'm so happy that I heard you say, Alyssa, that, and Coach, I know you've said it too. When we do our shows, it's not for fucking sympathy. It's not to make people fucking feel bad. We're telling our story to educate people on how our lives was, to educate them on how their lives could be if they don't pay attention to certain people like us. We're here for a fucking reason, to pass this knowledge on to you. And I'm saying it's helped me because it's almost like, yo, I've heard Alyssa's story. I already, obviously, I know my story. If Alyssa can get through this, I know I can. You talk to somebody like Coach, dude, at birth, the odds fucking stacked against him. At birth, almost didn't even have a fucking chance or say in the matter. And you sitting right here having a chat with us as we speak.
Definition of a warrior and a survivor, Coach. You're a strong individual.
When either one of us could have fucking given up at any time. And I'll just be a straight shooter with you guys. All right, just because it's us three and we have the family in the chat. Raise your hand if you feel like you haven't felt like giving up before. I felt like calling it quits. There's many times in my life I've felt like calling it quits. And it's always something fucking magical that happens that just want to keep me going and pushing forward. And I have a lot to thank in my life for that. You three are included. A lot of people in the chat, you're all included. We've all been there. And I don't know about you guys, but my message is, pretty plain and simple. That you guys are not alone.
Exactly. 100%.
We all may be fighting different battles in our own lives, but in some way, shape, or form, we're all riding that same fucking wave. And I think that's important for us to be there and lifting each other up. And I personally want to thank each and every one of you guys for that. And when I say each and every one of you guys, I don't only mean these two phenomenal individuals that have invited me here today to be with them, but everybody else in the chat as well.
Exactly.
All right. I personally want you all to know that we couldn't be up here without each and every one of you guys. So this is a big deal. I'm glad we got here today.
Yeah, I would like to
talk to somebody else.
I would like to extend my thanks, honestly, to not just the people on the platform that I've got to meet and talk at length with off the network, but the people in this chat room. It's a constant. Well, I shouldn't say that, but I'm going to. It's a constant battle to come here weekly and think that you're always bringing enough, and to just see like 3 or 4 names pop up of the chat and say hi. Hey, we're here. We see you. For us, as people that have shows on the network, at least for my energy, it helps know that okay, yeah, people want to listen to, my story or my episodes, and so I just want to really extend that thank you to you guys. I see a bunch of people in the chat that I talk to on a regular basis, so it just helps when you all are here.
Alyssa?
I just want to say, having the viewers I have, when I first started, I really didn't think I was going to have a whole lot. Like, I was nervous, especially with the topics I do talk about. Okay, let's all be honest. A lot of people don't want to talk about domestic violence or abuse or talk about prison advocacy, because a lot of people are like, oh, yeah, they deserve it. No, honestly, they really don't. I have my own. Yes, Nick will say it's my voice is my opinion on my show. He will never stop cracking that joke because honestly, I kind of agree it is my opinion.
Yeah.
But I appreciate every person that comes and watches my show. listening to the people I have as a guest. I appreciate, Coach coming in and supporting my show. And I feel bad I can't be there on Wednesdays, but I'm going to be honest. I hate Wednesdays because it's Wing Wednesday.
Oh, is that? Oh,
Coach, she fucking hates Wednesdays, bro.
I have reasons. But I love Wednesdays because I could watch Coach's show when I get off work. Everyone says they hate Monday. I hate Wednesdays.
And I'll be the first one to tell every motherfucker in the chat, like, yo, I love Wednesdays. I love Mondays. Mondays are great. Everybody's like, fuck you, Snicks. I fucking hate Monday. I love it. But
see, guys, I'm off on Monday, so don't mind me, but it's just wings. Oh, now Riot wants wings.
Yo, she made fucking thousands of wings last night, right? I'm just letting you guys know.
We sold over 2,000 wings.
Imagine that, fucking 2,000 wings. But guys, we are coming up on the half hour.
Damn, already.
Let's just try to stay on schedule with that. So we'll hit the break first. And just in case, if anybody knows, not only am I here with these wonderful people right now today, but I am also producing today's show as well. So I hope everybody is enjoying the show thus far. We are going to take the quick break. Go take your shits, pisses, hump your significant others, whatever you guys are going to do. And we're going to be back right after these messages, guys. So, stay right now.
In the distance, light years from tomorrow, far beyond yesterday. She is watching, heart aching with sorrow. She is broken as she waits, hoping when all is said and done, we learn to love and be as one. Oh, starlight, don't you cry, we're gonna make it right before tomorrow. Oh, She's watching, heart aching with sorrow. She's broken as she waits.
Welcome back, everybody. We have Coach from Coach's Corner on my show tonight. We also have Nicholas Parsons from Unboxed Thoughts as well. That video was absolutely amazing, even though we got to start resizing the video. I mean, I tend to forget myself. You know, that was done by Riot, everybody that's in the chat. Absolutely phenomenal, Riot. I appreciate you again. I just want to let you know that, especially taking your time out actually doing that.
You know, I just want to talk about him real quick. I think we all pretty much in agreement on this. You know what I mean? I got to say, for, you know, the amount of effort and everything that he's been offering his service to help with, from, you know, whether if it's our podcasts, our TikTok platform pages and whatnot. You know, I really just want to say, you know, thank you, Rai, for everything that you do, not just for me personally, but for everybody else here as well. Your work is just spectacular. And without you, me personally, without you and Doc Wolf, I do not know what would outcome of anything. I really got to be honest. Each one of my fucking pages, you know what I mean? So from me to you, thank you very much. Right. Appreciate it.
I gotta say though, from Coach's show, like when he does his advertisements, I gotta say, you know, the amount of effort and graphic design he does is absolutely amazing. I just want to let you know that, like, your promo videos, Nick, too, is the same thing for your shows. Listen, I'll admit I'm a photo person, okay? Like, when it comes to me doing live type thing, I'm a minute I suck at it. Okay, because I hate the camera.
Photo and music.
But
just a good photo and a good song. There you go.
Yeah, there you
go. That's awesome. That is funny shit.
But I want to put this out there because before the show, I was in TikTok talking to, you know, the family here. I put it out there, and I know Dark Wolf's on here, and she told me to shush earlier. For season 2, I either put it up to Dark Wolf and Riot to pick a song for me for season 2 for my intro video. Yes, I'm putting Dark Wolf out there, and I'm waiting for her to tell me to shush in the chat again. Because she asked me if I was going to keep picking songs. Yeah. And she did it again. But, you know, I mean, I love every single one of you guys.
I deeply appreciate it as well. So we got 20 minutes left of the show. We do got to end on time today just because Coach does. Wait, you have a game today, right? Today's game day.
Right.
Oh, that would help. Yeah, today's game day. I have to be out of here on time to be across town for game day. So
Okay. We do. Blaze did say.
You got another
Probably
video?
right. Yeah, he's got the videos of me in your first show. Unless you just want to do little clips, if you guys want.
yeah, just flash clips. That's fine. Whatever.
This is your shit. You're staring
Yeah,
at me.
I'm just here for the
we're
ride.
here.
You know, you.
Oh look, man, I'm scared to see that.
There we go.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to the first episode of My Voice is My Password. Not the password, my power. I appreciate it for everybody coming out. The reason of my show is I want to get my voice out there. I know a lot of people have seen me on Unbox Thoughts. I am a regional organizer for OPJL. I have been through a lot in my life, and I want you guys to know who I really am. I have been through domestic violence, and I have mental illnesses, and I'm a recovering addict. I have been sober for over 2 years, and I'm now leaving domestic violence. I am very hard on myself, and I've learned through this time that I'm more worthy than that. I'd love to see myself. I love the comments. Right now, currently, I live in Ohio. I am originally from Belmont, New Hampshire, and I was born and raised there. I have a wonderful mother. She was diagnosed when I was very young with a disease called histiocytosis. And that woman worked and supported 2 kids. I watched my mom be abused. Okay, I think we're good with
And
good episode.
When I was growing up, I never thought like I would let that happen to me. And I'm probably gonna start crying. Yeah, I definitely didn't like that camera, and I really messed up when it said my voice is my past.
We call that the frill blue.
But that just goes to show you from where you started to where you're at now. It's all about the growth. It's like I've always said on probably all my episodes, and you guys get tired of it, but it's all about the process. That was the beginning of your process, and now look where you're at. Now you're doing shows like it's nobody's business.
Yeah, pretty much. I just, man, watching that. I think Snakes is frozen.
He might be.
Yeah. I mean, going back and watching that, it's just like.
Yeah, but like I said, going back and watching those memories, and it might even to this day, if we get can get our hands on some of that material, it might go, okay, I did that then, let's just again improve from it, like you've done, changed up intros, changed everything, it's all going the right way. And as long as you can continue to step in the right direction with whatever you want your show to be, because this is your show, you're doing it right. So keep doing it, keep growing from it, learn from your experiences, take the data that Blazeman and Snick save over here. We can say, hey, give me back 10 episodes, how did this look? And then we can compare and contrast. You use it,
right.
You use it on a regular basis.
from watching you from your first episode, Coach, to like watching you now, it's like you could tell the nervousness a little bit, but you like it's completely out the water. You know what I mean? And from watching like Snick's first episode, like he just does it like no one's business. That's the reason why I was like, I could do that. Like, you know, just watching him. It's like then I'm in it and I'm like, oh my man, I was completely wrong.
It's crazy, isn't it? It's an absolute like the weirdest but like best fucking feeling ever. You know, like I said, man, when I ever aired my first show and it went from, you know, happy funny shit to like legit bawling my fucking eyeballs out.
Oh, your first episode.
Oh my God, here we go. What?
The following opinion and comment on this show do not reflect the
I hate this
opinions
fucking
of
intro.
the staff and with Nicholas Parsons.
I remember the sentence.
Oh my God.
What's going on, everybody? We're finally here. Took us about a year, but we're here. Listen, I want to give a huge shout out first and foremost to Blazeman St. Pierre for allowing me to use this platform to do this show and, you know, have some fun, get to know you guys. You guys are going to get to know me. I also want to thank Jerry Souza, who hosts a show on this exact show, radio show as well. He does the Neutral Corner. I'd like to thank him. He was the one who gave me this this platform to shoot down the road. So, Unboxed Thoughts. We're gonna discuss
nervous as fuck.
Anything between you know, mental health. We're gonna look at things from other perspectives. We're going to try to get other people to view things from other perspectives or put their shoe, the foot in the other shoe. So my background, basically, I just want everybody to know first and foremost, that's what we're going to use this show to do today is it's going to be more of an introduction. You guys are going to get to know me. You're going to learn a little bit about my background. And as time goes on, I want to pick it at other people's brains. I want to learn from other people's points of views and stuff like that, as well as you guys learn from me. So having said that, I'm 33. I grew up here in Fall River, Mass. Good family, good home. But somewhere along the line, you know, as we all do, I ended up coming into some struggles, some tragedies at some pretty high points in my life, actually. They came when it seemed like I was doing the best. And these are things that I want people to realize that when you're doing good, it does not mean that you can do something bad or think like it's going to be okay and it's going to cause you to fall back. Because trust me and believe me, it happens. You know, I ended up getting into the mental health stage at a really young age in life. You know, my father in and out of my life. You know, come and go as he pleases. I had to look at other male role models within my life to look up to and, you know, learn from them to do the right things in life. And this is where becoming selfish comes into play. I played the selfish card like it was nobody's business. And let me tell you something, if you, anybody out there, feel sorry ever for being selfish. Don't. You have to be selfish sometimes to focus on yourself in order to better other things in your life. Knowing me, I knew I had 3 kids. Okay. I got one that's going to be turning 13. I am not his biological father, but I have helped raise him since. Knowing that I am here and I'm doing it. I've been hitting the gym constantly every day for quite
Nick
some
has
time
actually
now.
really grown from a lot from his
Boxing,
years.
MMA used to be my thing at one point in time. I lost interest in everything. Music was an interest.
Can I add something really quick?
Yeah.
So with watching both of those, and it may be difficult for you guys to see it because you guys are you, but from what I just witnessed, you guys have a lot more motivation than you think. Oh, than you think you might actually present yourself. I know sometimes people like myself are more vocal and more, put it out there in those terms. But hearing both those first episodes, and getting, we'll get into mine in a second. But I just want you guys to know that if you don't already know and you don't already uh, realize this, you bring a lot to the table in the motivation standpoint as well. And that's what I got out of those two takes on that.
Thank you.
I am powerful.
I appreciate
I am strong.
that.
I am
very much.
successful. I am abundant. I am rich. I am determined. I am focused. I am disciplined. I am capable of anything. I am a powerful creator. I am limitless. I am. I am. Thoughts are powerful. Thoughts lead to action. Actions over time become habits. And habits lead to long, lasting results.
I wasn't supposed to. Everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to the Coach's Corner for episode 2. A great one. I hope you have had a fantastic, what's today? You've had a fantastic Wednesday. A brief recap on my upcoming guest in just a moment. He is he's my inspiration number 1. But not only that, he's somebody that I looked up to stages in high school. He's still someone to this day that I look for advice, and I hope this is going to be a great show. And I know it's going to be a great show. My mindset, and I can't wait to interview him and ask him. I'm glad you guys are here. So really excited about it. And here we go. Let's get the show started. If you want. Hey, AKA best friend, all that. Coach's Corner. Glad to have you. Thank you for being a guest on my show. It really inspires me. It's a new inspiration. You're the second guest on my show, and go ahead and introduce the people.
My name is Peter McGowan. I met RJ 2005, possibly 2008. He was a former student of mine.
Yeah, my first 2 episodes, we had some major issues, but we've since worked those out, and we're good now.
Oh,
You showed.
bro. So, Coach, I just want to say it because, we've told Oz. How does it feel seeing that very episode to knowing where you're at now, and you're almost done with your first season? Tell me your feelings. What's like been going through your head, from then to now.
from then to now, as from all, I think all of our first episodes, nervous wreck. I'm definitely not so nervous talking to not myself, but looking at the blue light on a camera. I can do that better now. And then just the growth, the climbing mountains, the being able to, talk, and then an hour goes like that, and it's almost like, what, really, what happened, But back in the day when it was literally, what, 14 and a half, 15 weeks ago, and you're sitting here going, oh my God, how am I going to complete 4 shows? How am I going to do this? And it just unfolds, and then it's just become easier than ever, to be honest.
I honestly gotta say, for me, it was like the same deal. You know what I mean? It's almost like you either do or you don't know what you're going to talk about, but it's just so hard to talk about a particular subject that, man, I really understand what you're like. When before you know it, the hour's up. You know what I mean? Like that, and it's just like, fuck, man. Like, I didn't really want to talk about this, but here I am, fucking getting knees deep in this bullshit. You know what I mean? It's like, now I gotta fucking stop. It's really hard to carry over. You know what I mean? And get that timing down.
It is. And it honestly is as organized as I am with everything. It's really hard to keep it within an hour, because I can sit here and I have what they call diarrhea of the mouth, and just go and go and go and go and constantly. Blazeman's in my private chat. Slow down, keep. But I have to have that, because I can sit here and it just comes natural now. So this is what happens.
I just want to let you guys know, like, watching your guys' flashback on, the first episode, just, we've grown so much, and it's really thanks to you, Nick, giving us, airing on your season 1, and I appreciate Blazeman for offering us the opportunity to come on here and help somebody. I just want to give out a shout out to Blazeman and Tammy, the real owner, and I'm gonna say that, the real owner, because I don't know what they're out there.
The real owner of the network. We all know who the fuck she is.
I'm just joking with you, Blaze. I love you. I love you guys.
Shit, we're all gonna get fucked for this later on.
But I know it's coming up.
The 3 of us are all out of a fucking show as of now.
But I know it's coming up on now. I know it's coming up on time, because I know that Coach, you got a game.
Got to go.
Yeah.
Yep.
If you want a couple more minutes, we got a couple more minutes.
Okay. But I want to thank you guys, and we've all had it on mine. Now I gotta say, Coach, if we're gonna do it on your day, I'm gonna need like a month in advance notice to take off Wednesday.
Okay.
Yeah, so, and another thing, we're letting everybody in the chat know now. The next time you see us 3 together, I've had a turn. This is Alyssa's turn. So everybody is now a witness. The next time you see us 3, it's on Coach's show. It's going to be on a fucking Wednesday. He gets next one.
He's saving me from a wing night.
Yeah, he's going to save Melissa from a fucking 2,000 wing night. But with the minute left, listen. I just want to let you guys know that personally, thank you to the both of you. To not only have you guys both on my show, but to see how you guys have branched out, and you guys are doing your own thing now. You guys are almost done with your fucking first season. Alyssa, you're back to work doing your own fucking thing. Coach, you're over there. You're running your other TikTok platform with your own subscribers now. Dude, to see you guys spreading your wings, it's great. And I'm proud of the both of you. I really am. And thank you for not stopping. Thank you for keep going, because not only the people that we have here in the chat today, but also watching you guys, that's an extra motivation for somebody like me as well. To see where you guys were, and then to see how far you guys have come. So thank you for keep doing what you guys are doing.
No problem. And like Alyssa said earlier, I'm gonna close out really quick. Is is thank you for presenting the possible opportunity that turned into an opportunity. Your particular show and with both of our histories, it just matched. And then I've carried the torch from then on. So I hope to continue to do that.
All right, guys. I appreciate you guys coming on, watching my episode with these amazing men, my family, and hopefully I'll see you guys next week. Make sure remember Louie and Ernest is coming back on Box Loss Monday, and Coach's Corner on Wednesdays, and the other episodes on the network. Make sure you guys watch them. Love you all.
Thank you, Alyssa.
And yeah, guys, before we end, please make sure you guys check out The Way We See It also on Tuesdays, Politicking with Mr. B, right after Coach's Corner. And guys, if you have not checked out The Mumbling with Mary Beth on Fridays, I am pushing this shit. Check it out. Check it out. It is amazing. It's another day of the week, on Fridays where I know she's coming out. You gotta fucking watch it. Please check it out. This woman does anything and everything under the sun, from spirituality to hauntings stuff. So if you're into that, please check it out. And having said that, good night, everybody. Thank you, Alyssa, for having me on your show. Coach, it's always a pleasure fucking seeing you, my guy. I hope everybody here enjoyed this episode, and keep tuning in for more. Until then, we love you.
Night.